So today we are doing a Madden 18 challenge yet again. So this is a 1 year rebuild. Now essentially what I have to do is I have to try to make this team right here into Super Bowl contenders in one single year. Now the way we do this is by trading away obviously whatever we have that's valuable and try to get, some more pieces somewhere on this team. Obviously, we have our defense is half set. I mean, we have Garrett, but we will be finding some trades right now to try to make this team into a juggernaut. Now, let's first off begin by going to the Ravens and doing my old reliable trade here for Mr. Eric Weddle. Let's go with the third round here. Okay, so we already picked up a better free safety. Who do we got at free safety right now? I think strong safety, yeah. Strong safety, we have Jabril Peppers. So with that, we can get rid of this guy. I don't think anyone's going to be interested in him, to be entirely honest. Yeah, I figured not. Kicker, we will not be rolling with Mr. Parkey here. So we will be going after another usual from Baltimore by the name of Justin Tucker. Now this is going to be a way shorter video than it normally is because this will be an entirely trade-based type of thing. If we do make the Super Bowl, however, I will have to step in and play. But aside from that, obviously don't have a lot to do here. Kaiser will be, as of now, will be our starting quarterback. Really, the only thing I'm worried about is that quarterback spot right now. Because even if I trade away Osweiler and Kessler, we still do not have anyone significantly good at pretty much anything when it comes to this team. Let's see, we have Navarro Bowman here. Maybe they'll be willing to do a straight-up trade for Kessler for Bowman. It almost goes up straight up, so we will have a middle linebacker more than likely here within the next, hopefully within the next couple seconds, we can work something out with these guys. Okay, maybe 2/4. I'm pretty sure that should be enough. Yep. Cody Kessler and 2/4 for a middle linebacker, one of the better middle linebackers there have ever been in the league by the name of Navarro Bowman, which pretty much makes, which aside from the right outside linebacker spot, pretty much solidifies our defense as far as linebackers go. However, we do need a right outside linebacker. Let's see if we can try to snag Clay Matthews from the Green Bay Packers. Jason McCourty. Can this go straight up? Almost straight up there. And the thing is, guys, I will be signing a corner to fill in that spot that I'm about to vacate. But there you go. There's yet another trade that has gone through. Quarterback situation is more or less set at this point. If we can find some dumbass who's willing to take Brock Osweiler off of our hands, that would be pretty amazing if you ask me. But more than likely, unless it's the Jets or something along those lines, nobody's going to want this guy, so we'll probably just go for draft picks. See, the Jets want him. Okay, it says we need a quarterback. They don't have a good quarterback. It says we need a left end. We don't really need a left end, but let's see if we can get Williams. I already knew that wasn't going to happen. Right tackle. Not a good right tackle, so not even going to bother there. Strong safety. Jamal Adams probably isn't going to happen either. No, I figured as much. So, last but not least, let's look at their wide receiving core. And no one's super fantastic there. Can we get a first round from them? More than likely not. Oh, we actually almost do. Obviously, these picks aren't going to matter because this will be a one-year rebuild. But that first round will help probably set something else in motion. So we have pretty much our offense more or less figured out. We need a couple better wide receivers. We have a rookie tight end. And aside from really the right tackle, there's not a lot to do on the offensive side of the ball. We do still need a left end here, and we need at least one more suitable person here to solidify this team. We are also going to go ahead and find a better punter. Yeah, Marquette King, we'll try to go for him. Why are they putting so much value on this kicker for? Let's try a third round next year. Maybe that'll be enough. I highly doubt it, though. Yep, there you go. So we got a better punter. Our special teams unit is now figured out with these two studs. We need a better corner still, which I believe I can just sign one out of free agency. That's better than what we have for backups. Are there any good corners? Yep, Tamaine Brock. Let's go ahead and sign him. And then let's go ahead and sign Darrelle Revis just because. Which pretty much makes all our corners at this point more or less useless. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 suitable ones, which means there are 4 that can just go do whatever the fuck they want to do. 6th and 7th round for these guys. I don't even care. Just please take them. Thank you. That frees up quite a bit of roster space as well, so there's less people we have to cut. No, I'll go ahead and go to the Bengals and give them these two for a 7th round, I suppose. There you go. I'll go sign one more corner out of free agency, and then our corner situation will be figured out entirely. Brandon Flowers, welcome to the team, bud. Okay, right outside linebacker. Nobody good. Right tackle. Okay, I think that's all we really have to do this team to make them contenders. Offensively, there is your, pretty much your offense. Oh wait, we still need receivers. Damn it. Okay, well, looks like we still have some trading to do, boys. Boys and girls. Okay, let's see. Let's try to get Cole Beasley. I already know he doesn't take a lot from experiences on other rebuilds, but he takes a lot more than what we have. So let's see if we can get like a pick or two off of him too. I'd say that's rather fair for Cole Beasley. That doesn't really strengthen our receiving core all that much. It just puts another notable receiver into our quiver here that we can use. Really, guys, for the most part, it's just the offense now that I'm going to need to rebuild. Because, I mean, we went to the key guy, Eric Weddle there. We got our linebackers. We got our corners pretty much figured out. D tackles are fine. Special teams is fine. We honestly just don't have enough good receivers. So let's go ahead, go here. Sign these two guys just to strengthen our depth a little bit. Okay, guys, so that's all the trades I'm going to actually manually do. So let's simulate to the mid-season and see where we are record-wise. I don't see it going very well. I mean, we have a pretty good defense, but we don't have really a lot of offense. I mean, we have a rookie quarterback. We have a pretty good offensive line. We have a average receiving core, and we have a rookie tight end. Defensively, we made very few changes really to the defense, aside from signing corners. And then we made the special teams pretty much as good as it's probably going to get. Obviously, I would like to have done a lot more, but this video is going to be a short one for a reason. So yeah, this will probably end up being like a 15-20 minute video or something like that. It's probably going to end up being a little bit less, but I want to do a shorter evening video since yesterday's video was a decent time length. Tomorrow, guys, I'll try to do something that isn't Madden for the afternoon video. And that's pretty much all I can do at this point, is try to you know, mix things up every once in a while. But, you know, I couldn't think of anything to do on any other game I own right now. And hopefully you guys post-production will comment down below for some ideas of Madden challenges, maybe some weird thing you want to see on like WWE, maybe you want to see me play Uncharted some more, maybe you guys want to see me play The Last of Us Remastered, which I do have that as well. Most of my games are sporting games, so if you're not into sports, just let me know. So here we are, guys, week 9, we have some players to negotiate here. We are 4-4, so we're still within range of going to the playoffs. Even though this doesn't really matter, let's go ahead and just act like it does. Isaiah Crowell, he will be getting re-signed to a beefy contract here. John Greco, he will be signed to a new contract as well. Desmond Bryant, he will be signed to a contract, even though once again this doesn't matter, but we're just going to act like it does. Josh Gordon, he will be leaving. Jamar, whatever, he'll be leaving. This guy will 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 definitely be leaving. This guy will definitely be leaving. Kevin Hogan, backup, so he's not going to be worth too much money when we get around to him. So re-signing's done. Let's look at the stats. Let's see how our young rookie quarterback is doing right now. Almost 1,900 yards, 12 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Way better than he's doing in real life. Rushing-wise, Isaiah Corral, 615 yards, 4 touchdowns. Duke Johnson, 217 yards and 5 touchdowns. No one on pace for 1,000 yards. Quite a few 300-yard receivers. Sacks-wise, only 3 allowed so far. Defensively, is Myles Garrett chomping? Yes, he is. Kicking, 18 for 20 for Justin Tucker. Fair enough, I suppose. Okay, not going to bother looking at anything else. Simulate to the playoffs. If we don't make the playoffs, the episode ends there. If we do, then we'll start simulating through the playoffs and hopefully make it to the Super Bowl so I can actually play it. Obviously, if I play the Super Bowl, then it will be a lot longer than I intended for it to be. But obviously, this is the Browns team, and it'll probably take a lot longer than just, you know, a couple of trades and a few free agents to make this team into a juggernaut. So with that being said, with it now entering week 12, let's hope that we don't end up having to play the Super Bowl, because as much as that would be kind of fun, it'll also be a bit of a waste of time in my opinion. But let's see how this goes, guys. Here we are, guys, quickly simming through here. As you guys can see by the practice squad signings, that means we did not make the playoffs. There are no regressions though, so we didn't do 8 and 8, so we ended up being second in the division. But we obviously still did not do excellent. Deshaun Kaiser had 3,777 yards, 31 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Not that bad. Rushing wise, Duke Johnson or Isaiah Crowell got 1,257 and 9 touchdowns. And Duke Johnson got 370 yards and 7 touchdowns. Receiving wise, nobody cracked 1,000, but there was 2 very close. Anquan Bolden and Kenny Britt both nearly broke 1,000. 17 sacks led together, so the second half of the year, 14 sacks led up. Let's see, Myles Garrett with 15 sacks and Clay Matthews with 10.5. Let's see who got the most INTs. Navarro Bowman with 5, Joe Hayden with 4, Eric Weddle with 3, Christian Kirksey with 3, Jabril Peppers with 2, Brock with 2, and Jamie Collins with 1. Justin Tucker finished with a 20 to 23 kick to miss ratio there. Yearly awards, just for shits and gigs, because we both know we didn't get any here, or we all know we didn't get any here. Offensive player, Deshaun Kaiser was in 10th. Navarro Bowman 2nd in defensive player. Offensive rookie, Deshaun Kaiser number 2. Defensive rookie, Myles Garrett number 2. Best quarterback, Deshaun Kaiser number 7. Best running back, no love there. Best wide receiver, Anquan Bolden at number 10. Best offensive lineman, Joe Thomas at 4. Whatever, at 6. Best D lineman, Myles Garrett at 5. Best linebacker, Navarro Bowman at 3. Best DB, no one. And best kicker, Tucker made it at number 6. So that will be the episode, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more challenges like this, please hit that like button and comment down below which team you would like to see me try to do this with next. With that being said, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.